Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Raine Plays. Today we are back in Willow Creek, Foundry Cove, and this is Liz Eubanks. She's a fairy godmother. She'll appear like this if your wish is granted. She's at Streamlet Single. I know there's a realm of magic or magic realm. I understand that. The trouble I have with The Sims 4 and those kinds of packs is that you want to play the way you want to play. But regardless of your story idea and your vision, your sim is going to play like a sim. And it's kind of disappointing. Being able to play it all is still there, so I'm trying to work my way around not liking Townies. So I created her because my first thought is to work with Eliza Pancakes and see if I can't do something for her. Maybe even Bob, who knows. But she'll be the good and the bad granter. If she's not happy with you, she will not appear after you ask her to grant a wish. She will not appear in her outfit. And then you know you've been denied. I also know that in the Romantic Garden Pack, there is the option for the wishing well, which I think sounds kind of cool, actually. According to some people that I've watched videos of, that wishing well has quite a few options, which surprised me because that was why I wasn't interested in it. I'm like, yeah, what are they going to do? Give you 5 options and it's going to be the same 5 over and over again? But according to some videos that I've watched, it says the possibilities are practically endless. So I'm curious about that one. I moved her into Streamlet Single. I fixed the house up to kind of make it look a little fairy tale-ish, not too much. Gave her some of those unlimited objects from Debug. Some of them are floating in the air, though. It's kind of weird. And again, they do walk through them, but I don't care. I just wanted to kind of cute the place up. Not go too crazy cute, but just cute enough to make it look different. I gave her fairy lights outside and stuff like that. I gave her practically all of the trait aspects. She's good to go is all I'm saying. So her aspiration right now is serial romantic. Serial romantic? Yeah, I think so. So she's serial dating right now. And I'll take you on 2 dates. I know I messed up with this. This is the first time I'm really doing this. I wouldn't call it a playthrough, just her story. I spent a little over 2 sim weeks with her, and we had a lot of fun. Having to start all over again from scratch, though, makes the game run a lot smoother when you only have 1 sim going. The game runs nice for you. However, after deleting everything and starting over from scratch, she got invited to the Spice Festival in San Myshuno. And that's exactly where the error started popping up the last time. But I sent her there, and she had fun. And we got all our spices and herbs and stuff like that. She bought a t-shirt. She got some fireworks. And the exception error popped up again, and I'm like, no frickin' way. But this time, it said, it's not likely that it's one of your mods. But then the better exceptions popped up and said, it's one of the cafe wall speakers. And I'm like, how is this my fault? I didn't put it there. I didn't decorate this place. How is their speaker my fault? So I'm very confused. I'm going to try and ignore them. I mean, unless my game starts acting really, really stupid like the last time, I'm going to ignore them. Because that is another ridiculous one. I have no control over that. Anyway, she goes on 2 dates. She's met a few people. I cheated on the friendship romance because I just wanted to test it out. I've never been a serial romantic before. So I wanted to see how easy it was to manipulate your partner. And I wanted to test the MC command pregnancy thing. Not that she's going to get pregnant, but I just wanted to see if it would pop up and if there were options. And to be honest, it didn't. They were the same options as usual, but I think that's because I did not set up the pregnancy module yet. The first date worked out better than the second date, but The guy oh my goodness. Where did we meet? I think it was at the Spice Market. Yeah. She went into the karaoke room and he was there. So she chatted him up. And then she chatted this blonde guy up. So she dated the brunette first. And, well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but when you see what he looks like, it was an instant turnoff. So she did what she had to do with him, and then she was on her way. So she went to the blonde, and their date was okay. They both got gold medals for their dates. And the message always pops up, there's something special for you waiting in your inventory. And then I go and look at my inventory, I don't see anything. If they're giving me a single rose or something, I'm not going to see. Well, no, I would see that. Because a single rose is not the same thing as a rose you plant. I'm not getting any presents, is all I'm saying. I think before it was always that bucket of champagne. It's not in my inventory. Is it build inventory? Is that where you have to look? Oh my goodness, I didn't do that. All right, well, when I go back to her, I'll check. But anyway, until I figure out what I'm going to do next, I figured I would just play Liz. I'd send her around town and have her. She's got to meet Eliza Pancakes first. We're going to fix Eliza. Haven't quite figured out how yet, but we have to empower her. We have to get her away from Bob and make her go up and Bob go down. That's my thinking. Because I know a lot more people like Bob than Eliza, and I'm the exact opposite. Bob just seems like a manipulative prick, and Eliza is stuck with him. But she needs someone to give her that push, that boost, and that's what we're going to do for her. And then I was thinking there were some other ones. Jeffrey Landgrab and his wife don't get along too well. That gatekeeper of the gyms, what's his name? He's another one. He needs some help. And then one of the Calientes, I can't quite decide which one. I think it's the oldest one. She really needs to get her act together. I'm not sure about the Goths. I have never had any issues with the Goths, except that one time, which I think I forgot to mention. When I was working in Newcrest and I made that young couple, I sent them both to the gym, and Bella Goth walked right up to Laurent and just outright started flirting with him. And his wife is jogging right next to him. But he was making some funny faces. Dumb Harley. He's probably coming this way. I'm just going to keep talking. What else was I going to tell you about this stuff? I don't know. She lights off these fireworks. That was pretty funny. That is, I think, the first or second time that I lit off a fireworks. I think the first time I did it was one of those spinner things and some sparklers. But this time I let off some mortars. And it was pretty interesting. I'm sure you guys will be bored with that, but I was interested, so I figured I would do it. The house looks a little churchy, doesn't it? Because of the windows. I wanted it to be cutesy cottage. I gave her some fairy flowers in the front of fairy lights. You can't see it in this, but I hung fairy lights. Alright, I think this Harley's just going to be driving around and around. Ah, the date. Sorry, I don't remember his name. I will not be doing Chipmunk voice in the future. I just was concerned about the time. Check out how this dude is dressed. Look how he's dressed. Yeah, they agreed to woohoo, and then there was nowhere to woohoo, so I had to send them to this park. They went on a date, and they got their gold star. And now she's going to proposition him, so... But we had to find one of these dumb bushes. I like the chipmunk voices. And this took a while. He must be good. Watch what he spanked her. First time I saw it, I'm like, did he just swat her on the ass? I never saw that before. But then this is the first time I've ever done it in a bush. It took forever. Forever. About time. Look how he's dressed. So then we go on our second date because she's going to break up with him. Look how he's dressed. So I cut this one short just to let you know that we went on the date, we got another gold star, and then she told him, can we just be friends? And he didn't even care. He's like, yeah, whatever. He dresses like such dork. Them socks kill me. He even wore socks with sandals on the first date. No. Sorry, he's out.
Simbab Krakow.
Yeah, so he got up to go pee, and then she just went over there and said, let's just be friends. And then that was that. So we went home and lit some fireworks. She started a fire. But this is where the game started getting a little goofy anyway. You can tell she's fine there, and then all of a sudden she's not. That's right, she was standing she was standing close to the fireworks. That's right. I'm like, how did she get so dirty? I was watching the fireworks. I didn't notice her until it was too late. There she is, walking back and forth in a daze. Sorry, Liz. I thought this was cool. I love fireworks in real life, so I'm a sucker for them. And you know, I wondered about it too. I'm like, is this too close to the house? Please don't tell me I'm going to burn this brand new house down. But everything worked out okay. Here's date number 2. Got another gold star. She asks him to have sex. He says, yeah. See? Yibs. And then watch what happens. He disappears. Bye-bye. She ran after him, couldn't find him anywhere, so she caught up with him. This is that guy that owns the party house. So she flirts with him. He was already flirty when she walked up. Then she just starts singing. Who asked you to do this?
Carpetor Pendo, Binacrum, Valvaro, Kimball and Bazuli, Kimball Yappy,
So I gave him my extra money tree.
Zarch, Kimball
Shut up.
Valvare.
Oh, present for ya? Oh,
Did he say present?
my beach. Flan for
Oh, he
Bantu.
gave her a rose. I couldn't figure out why he... Now watch. Flirt, flirt. Come on, we gotta go home with someone. Actually, she can't take anybody home. We locked the house for everyone but her. Because she's a fairy.
Oh, Nea. Sabu. Quag Pajel. Apswars Napatani. Kirasha. Aragaba Yemful. Nyafloof.
Oh, I wish you.
Oh.
So,
Inja
here she
Fidna.
goes. They're getting it. And she walks away.
Lenarg. Lovo Canathoy. Zabor.
Play in the leaves. Why? Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.